The Crew 2. It feels good to be back on the Crew 2. Let's be honest, the Crew Motorfest is something sometimes, so the Crew 2 is always a good place to come back to. And today we're going to be checking out some of the community races because I think they've had an update. I'm not too sure, or there's more of them, something like that. But we'll see what new community races are. So you still have the stupidly long races, the 2 hours and 55-minute events. That is crazy to me. Like, who's actually sitting there and doing that? The Las Vegas Racing Endurance. Yeah, it's still not a great selection of like short form races, but I'm sure we'll find one somewhere. Okay, so we filtered it down to last week. So let's see what new events have been created and what this game actually feels like, because to be honest, I've kind of forgotten. This one's called the Amazing Event, so we'll just play this one. It's got 5 hearts. It's probably bad, but we'll still check it out. But yeah, it feels good to be back onto the Crew 2. If you want to see more Crew 2 not Motorfest, if you want to see more Crew 2 content in general, then please leave a comment down below and tell me what you want to see on the Crew 2. But yeah, there's hopefully a little bit of a change in scenery we see here. What vehicle do I go for? I don't know. I've actually forgotten which vehicles are good, so we're gonna go for the Agera R. I don't know if it's actually good or not, but we'll just go for the Agera R. I know in the Crew Motorfest it's awful, but I think it's pretty good in the Crew 2, but we'll see. Here we go, and to be fair, the car graphics actually aren't as bad as I thought. They aren't as bad as I initially thought, but off we go. The speedometer is tiny, wow. Yeah, this game feels a lot weird. The progression is top left as well. It feels more wide open, and obviously there's no AI with these events, which is still quite annoying. Is it just a straight line event? Is that literally all this event is, just a straight line? This is a great start, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great start to the video. It's going to be an easy event. I tell you what though, the vehicles feel, they do feel a lot worse in this game, but they also just feel a lot quicker. Like, how am I doing 280? I'm going downhill to be fair, but still, almost 290. That is insane. That is stupidly fast. That's like F1 level fast. That is crazy. Yeah, this event is very boring, so I'm not going to bore you with it. Instead, we'll just get straight into the next event. Right, let's choose another event. Let's do it by most like. There's not many I liked, is there? Okay, let's just do Amarillo. It's nice and short, so it's got 14 likes. Hopefully, they've liked it for a good reason. But what vehicle are we going to choose? Let's go with the Audi TT and see if it is still decent enough to perform well in this game. Right, off we go. We're on a racing track here. This thing feels clunky. What is this? Right. Okay. These events are awful. They are so bad. This is probably damaging your ears right now. So again, we'll skip this event just for your guys' ears. Right, 3rd time lucky maybe? Hopefully? Possibly? The Amazing Path? How long's that? 4 seconds. I actually, I used to love this game, but I think it's gone on now. San Francisco Racing New York. How has someone done that in 7 minutes? Tell me. Please, someone actually explain that to me. The superb track. Here we go. We'll do this one. See if this is any good. It probably isn't good. But we'll see anyway. Right, we've gone old school here. We've gone with the Aston Martin Vanquish. Let's have a look and see if this thing is any good. And whoa, let's see if this event is any good. That's what we need to really test out. But yeah, I mean, the vehicles definitely, they're not bad looking, are they? They're still very good considering. And this vehicle feels very light. Wow, I was not expecting that. I tell you what, the vehicles in this game, you can just like throw them around so easily. I do somewhat miss the arcadey feel in the Crew Motorfest. It just doesn't feel the exact same as the Crew 2. But I know a lot of people do enjoy the handling a lot more in the Crew Motorfest, and I do as well. But you know, like if you do want a break, I think coming back to the Crew 2 is always a good idea. Just to, you know, so you don't get bored of the Crew Motorfest. Because let's be honest, it's not the most enjoyable game in the world, especially right now. There's not really that much stuff to do. It's sort of you know, sort of mid game already, which is definitely not good. I know the Crew 2 definitely had times like that, but they always bring updates where they were actually good. I don't know, the Crew Motorfest updates just don't feel all that great and all that inspiring to actually complete. Whereas the Crew 2 ones, they felt different, like the stunt events and what was it, the agent events and stuff like that. They were pretty decent in my opinion. They were pretty good. Whereas what have we had? We've had the Hollywood one in the Crew Motorfest. I did not mean to crash there. We've had the Hollywood one. We've had New Drift events. We've had Hoonigan. They've all been pretty mid. Like they haven't been the best. So I just don't like the new structure of the events in the Crew Motorfest either. They just don't have as much freedom as they did in the Crew 2. But let's not talk about the Crew 1 because one, that's gone, and two, the events were awful. But yeah, rest in peace to the Crew 1. And I need to get back on track here. There we go. Past the guardrail and off we go again. Yeah, these things handle like they're just so much better, aren't they? What's going on? I know I've got traction control off on the Crew Motorfest, but these things just feel so good. Wow. And yeah, that event was a lot better actually. That was like 10 times better. But still, they're pretty bad. Community races definitely aren't great. I'm gonna give this one a like, why not? But yeah, they are still pretty bad. Maybe just stick to the regular events. And maybe don't come back to the Crew 2 just to play these community races because they are really they are really bad. I'll be honest, they are really bad. And I know it takes some time to actually make these events, but they are just awful. And they're all just street racing events, pretty much. There's a few rallycross events here and there, but you know, there's no variety in them really. It's just, as you can see, all street racing. So there's not much options until you go further back, and these have like no likes. So yeah, like 3 likes and 6 plays. So it's probably a bad event. So don't play that. But yeah, they are the community races in the Crew 2. They're still pretty bad, but unless you like bad events, then I mean, don't play them. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.